morning, you guys. Welcome to another full day of eating. I just want to start this video off kind of showing you guys the macros that I'm trying to hit. If you guys watched the last video, it's the same exact macros, but I'm at 2,600 calories. I'm trying to hit 325 grams of carbs, 163 grams of protein, and 72 grams of fat. So it ends up being 50% carbs, 25% protein, and 25% fat. These macros haven't been too hard to hit. Definitely doing a thing where I'm kind of like intermittent fasting. I won't really eat anything in the morning. But yesterday, if you watched the video, you'll know that I was struggling with that because I had like the worst workout I've had in a long time. So I think this morning I'm gonna eat just a little bit, maybe a little bit of oatmeal, just to have a little bit of fuel in my body while I go work out, because it is already almost 11 o'clock. So I think I'm gonna eat something small and then wait maybe like 30 minutes before I go to the gym, just so that food digests. But I just wanted to say this is something that's cool. I put on this shirt. I haven't worn this shirt in a while, so I mean, not in a long time, but it's been a little bit, right? Like maybe a week or something like that. And when I first got this shirt, it used to be like really tight right here, right? And I mean, where I hold most of my fat is definitely like my lower like abs, I guess you could call it. I mean, that's where my loose skin is too, my lower abs, and then my lower back is where I hold a lot of fat. So this shirt kind of fit like, I mean, you get kind of what I'm saying. You would see the little like tire that was around my waist. So that's going away, so that's really cool. This shirt fits a lot better, and I don't know, there's just something else, like, you know, the scale isn't always the only way to measure your progress. How things fit, how you look in the mirror is I think it's a lot easier to track, and it's a lot more, it's just not as like daunting because there's not as many things that can go wrong with like water weight and sodium. Your weight can fluctuate like crazy. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna stop rambling. Let's eat meal number one. Alright, meal number one, we just have 2 servings of oatmeal. I'm sure you're not super surprised of that. So this ends up being 300 calories, sorry. We have 6 grams of fat right there, and we have 54 carbs, and then we have 10 protein in there. And also, so what I added in this was this maple syrup flavored My Protein Flav Drops. These things are awesome. There's 0 calories, and this thing tastes so good, and you just add it to oatmeal and it tastes like nothing. And then we also have just some coffee right here with these Flav Drops in there. So these are the vanilla flavored Flav Drops and just a little bit of almond milk. So that's gonna be meal number one, 300 calories, and I still have 2,300 left for the day.
13 hours to Cape Town, South Africa.
Just made it to the gym, and I drank the G Fuel that you guys saw me put in there. I did want to mention, so there's 25 calories per scoop, and I do 2 scoops. Most pre-workouts have calories in them. They might not say that they do, but I'm pretty sure that most pre-workouts have calories in them. They might not put them in there. So 50 calories worth of G Fuel. I think it's like 10 carbs. I'll put it into my fitness pal later. But I just wanted to say that G Fuel is probably my favorite like energy source, just because other pre-workouts that I've taken will make me, because there's the beta alanine, it'll make me like feel itchy or like jittery. The one thing that I do like about G Fuel is obviously it's not as crazy, like there's not as much caffeine in it as like some crazy pre-workouts that have like 300 milligrams of caffeine in it, but it's like sustained energy, solid energy. I feel good. I don't ever like crash really hard after I take it. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, get to the gym. Well, I'm at the gym. I'm gonna go ahead and work out chest, shoulders, and then we have some cardio to do as well. Workout is done. So I did chest and shoulders, and then I finished with 25 minutes on the stair climber. It was a rough one, but I was able to get done. Felt a ton ton better today than it did yesterday, so that's really good. I think it was just a lack of food in the morning, so I'm gonna make sure that I'm eating a little bit more in the morning. But I did notice that my rear tire back there is a little low, and I just filled it up like 2 days ago. So what I'm assuming is there's some sort of like nail. There must be some sort of like nail in there that's just leaking air slightly. So I'm gonna go to a Discount Tire. They patch holes for free there. So hopefully they'll be able to patch mine. If not, I'm probably just gonna have to buy a new tire, which would suck because the tires for this car are expensive, but it is what it is, it's fine. I'd rather be safe than sorry. So I'm gonna go there right now. Hopefully it doesn't take too long, or hopefully there's no line or something, because it's 2:39 right now and I need to eat. So there's a couple things that I could eat that's around there, but I'd rather eat at home, save money, and you know, less sodium and all that stuff. But I'm gonna go there right now and check and see what's wrong with this tire. All right, so really good news. They were able to patch the tire for free. I wanted to show you because you can actually see it right here. If you can see right there, do you see that little patch right there? So that's what they do. They just stick pretty much like another piece of rubber into the rubber. So pretty soon I'm gonna need to get new tires. As you can tell, the tread is wearing out on these. But right now I just don't really have the money to buy them because they're really expensive for each tire. But I'm just really happy that they were able to help me out, because I'm just, I hate being super like, I get very worried about things like that when like my car isn't, you know, running right, or when something, even if something as small as just like a tire isn't running or isn't inflating as much as it should. That stuff just worries me, and so I'm like kind of like a worry ward, I guess you could say. So I'm just glad that I don't have to worry about that, and I'm really glad that they were able to do it for free. And you know, I tipped them, but I didn't have to pay $250 for a new tire, because that would have been kind of rough for me right now. But I'm really happy. That's really good. I was stressing. I was in there for an hour and a half. But I literally can't complain about that at all, because they were able to help me out for no cost. So really happy about that. I need to get home and eat. It's 4:30 right now and I have only eaten 300 calories. So I need to get home and eat. I need to get home and cook. I need to get home and shower. I just need to get home. What do you want to say? Did you miss everybody? Show them your cool wagon. Who's in there?
That's Elmo.
Who?
That's Elmo.
That's Elmo? So I just got home and realized that I have no chicken at all prepped. So I'm gonna go ahead and prep some chicken right now. I am heating the oven up to 350 degrees, and I have boneless, skinless chicken breast right here. And I'm going to season that with, this is my favorite seasoning right now. So just pepper, salt, and then I've been using whatever Miss Dash. This time I bought the Southwest Chipotle. All of the Miss Dashes are really solid. I really like them a lot. So I'm gonna go ahead and season these, and then I'm gonna throw them in the oven for, so 350 degrees for 45 minutes. Always comes out perfectly. Also, I wanted to say shout out to my friend Marcus from Appalachian Iron. He came up to me at the expo. He's actually sent me a letter in my my PO box, but he came up to me in the expo, and we were just talking, and he actually has a really similar story to me. So Marcus, I appreciate the shirt. It's an XL, so it's a little bit big on me, but it was super nice because it was in my bag when I got done with my workout, so I wasn't super sweaty when I was at the tire place. Also, I did want to bring this up. I don't want it to seem like I'm like ungrateful for the car or anything like that. You know, it was just like something that I was stressing about, you know, having to buy new tires, and I will, now that I know that they're low, I will be saving up for them. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of, I am very appreciative of that, and I really, you know, I know that I wouldn't be able to have a car like that if it wasn't for Ellen. So, okay, I need to start getting this chicken ready and taking a shower because I smell really bad. And the chicken is all done. Like I said, 45 minutes at 350 degrees always works perfectly. As you can see, no pink or anything like that. So put it all in this container right here. I'm gonna put this in the fridge, and then I just weighed out 8 ounces of chicken right here, and then I'm gonna get 200 grams of rice out of there. I'm gonna make a salad. I'm gonna do it really fast because I'm starving, and I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's done. And there we are. We have this whole salad. Look how big this bowl is. Ugh. Look how big that bowl is. Humongous. So look at that salad. So we have a just a bag of basically like lettuce, and then we have 200 grams of rice in there, 8 ounces of chicken, 3 servings of this salsa right here, which is 10 calories per serving, so 30 calories worth of that. We have a little bit of lime juice in there. And then I also put one of these carb balanced tortillas in here just to add more calories because I need to eat some food and I'm starving. And each of these has 26 grams of fiber in there. So that's pretty crazy. But the calories for this meal are, let's see here, 792 calories, 106 grams of carbs, 8 fat, and 65 protein. So super low in fat and super high in protein. Very excited. I'm gonna eat this. I'm starving. I can't wait. Now it is 7:30. I'm gonna have this little snack. I thought it was out of these, and then I just found some, so I'm super stoked about that. I'm just gonna have a Quest bar. After I eat this, I still have like 1,300 calories left to eat, so I really need to figure that out because I have to be up really early in the morning, so I do not want to be going to sleep super late. But I'm gonna eat this, and then obviously I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. It is 10 o'clock now, and we are about to make a super duper like calorie dense shake because I suck at eating and I totally failed today. Today was like probably like the worst day I could have filmed a full day of eating, but I'd rather be honest with you guys than just like scrap this and then remake a new one and like have perfect meals and be perfect. So I'm gonna make this super dense shake. Let me show you guys what I'm gonna be putting in it. So to start off, we're just gonna have 1 serving of almond milk in there, which is 1 cup. We're gonna do 2 scoops of Quest protein powder. We're gonna do 2 servings of this red velvet buff bake peanut butter. It has like it's like higher protein peanut butter, if this would focus in on it at all. Yeah, so 11 grams of protein per serving and 14 fat. So we're gonna throw that in, 2 servings of that, and then I'm just gonna do a bunch of strawberries or blueberries. I tracked all of these, so I'm probably just gonna eat the rest of them because I wanted to get some more fiber in as well. I'm just gonna eat the rest of them by themselves. And I think, oh yeah, and then I'm gonna add 1 serving of this on top because mini wheats are awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix this all up and I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's done. And there we go. I'm not sure if I'm the only one that likes to put cereal in my shakes, but it's my favorite thing. I know that doesn't look super appetizing with all that like splashback all over the thing, but I'm sure it'll still taste delicious. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat this. It's about 1,000 calories. I think I have like 200 calories left for the day, so I'll go ahead and figure out what that's gonna be. It is now currently a little bit past 10, so I don't know what I'm gonna eat, but I'll eat something. Don't you worry about that. Okay, you guys, it is now 12:30, and we are going to be ending the day with 2 pieces of toast. So we got 1 right there, and we have 1 right here with a half serving of peanut butter on that one. So I know it's not the most like interesting thing, but like I said before, I'm glad that I was able to show you a very real day of eating. It's nothing fancy, but it helps me, you know, hit my goals. And right now, the most important thing is that, you know, I'm hitting that calorie goal and hitting those macros, just getting ready for this competition. So that's the most important thing to me. I apologize, like I said, it's not the most glamorous full day of eating, but I'd rather be honest with you guys than not. So the macros that I ended up hitting, so I had 2,550 calories, so it was just 50 calories off, 323 grams of carbs, 71 fat, and 174 protein. So the goal was 325 carbs, 72 fat, and 163 protein. So I was a little bit over on protein and then under on fat and carbs just by a tiny bit. So I'm really cool with that. So yeah, that's gonna be the video. Like I said, I know it's not super glamorous, but I'd rather be honest with you guys. So I hope you guys like this Feeding the Beast. I hope you guys like this series. I know you guys have been asking for more of these, so hopefully the next one will be a little bit more interesting, but you know, it is what it is. That's life. Sometimes things happen and you can't make the most enjoyable video, I guess. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. There was one other thing that I wanted to say. Oh yeah, look how buff I am.